Hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. How are we doing today, besties? Hope y'all are doing good. I'm a lot better rested today, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready to start this game, and I have to say, well, I have two things to say. My first thing to say is this music is banging. I'm loving it so far. And my second thing to say is I don't know if I put in the right game or not. I realized as I was like starting my stream, I was like, the game on Steam is just the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy, and I'm not sure like what the full name of this game is. And I tried to look it up, and it looked like maybe the first game is literally just called Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and then the other two in the trilogy are like that plus an extra bit to the title. So I hope I put the right game in. Not, I guess it doesn't matter that much, but well, it matters a little bit, I guess, if someone who likes this series, you know. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know if I put it in right, but we're just gonna hope for the best. Hopefully by the end of today's stream, I'll know whether or not I put the right game title, but that's what I gathered. So, you know, we're just gonna hope for the best. But yeah, today we are officially starting our Ace Attorney journey, if you will. I'm super excited to try out this series. It's been on my list for a long time. And also, this little like thing over here, like the kind of circle with the, I assume this is supposed to be kind of like a little sparkle or something. It is really reminding me of the AI balls. Like it kind of looks like it, doesn't it? My heart. I'm still like, you know, processing the fact that we are done with Somnium Files, at least for now, unless they make more games. But it's okay, you know, you just forget your sorrows by starting a new series. So that's what we're here to do today. I know like little to nothing about this series, so it's all gonna be like new and fresh. Honestly, the only thing I do know is the whole like objection thing, and one of my like favorite like clips of just like on TikTok that I've seen, not of this game, I just mean like of any TikTok to watch to make myself laugh and feel better, is there's this one where it's, I assume a scene from the anime or one of the animes. I don't know if there's more than one. I literally don't know anything really about this series. But anyway, it's this clip and it's like one of the English voice actors, he like, I don't know, he I don't know if he's just being silly, but like one of the characters is like describing something, he's like blah 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 blah, that's how, and then the other guy's like, oh. Like the way he says it is so funny, and I think like he just like cracks himself up maybe because of how it came out. And then the other guy says something like, the killer then delivered the bear to his client or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, it's just like really silly, and I just like hearing whatever like voice actors or even just like in TV shows, people like break character and like laugh or whatever. So it's one of my like serotonin clips. I'm curious to see if we will get, you know, any context for that clip, because I have no idea really what it's like referring to. Yeah, I also don't know like if the anime is like literally just an anime adaptation of the events of the game, or if it has its own like plot lines and stuff. But anyways, we shall see, I suppose. I'm super excited to give this a go though, so without further ado, let's just hop in, I guess. Yeah, play the game, let's go. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Sounds good to me. Oh, I popped an achievement already just for starting, I guess. Also, oh, is it on like auto or something? Okay, I'll let it go for now. Oh, she's dying. Damn it, why me? Oh no, I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Someone like him. Oh, this is starting out so chaotic already. Oh my god. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh, maybe just those scenes autoplay? I'm not sure. Oh, boy, am I oh, yeah, okay, it seems like it. Oh, what do we have down here? Options and court record. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Mia, you're pretty. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Oh, is this like my first day? Like, what? Am I a noob? I'm new to the business? Like, oh god. I hope I do okay. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Well, why? Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Oh, death, despair. Despair, you say? Oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. That's not good. Yeah. What kind of response is that? Who are butts? Who are you? Nick? I like his little sparkly eyes though. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Brother, what? What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Okay. Well, you know, we always have to be suspicious of the partner, you know? That's the thing. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's do it. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court. Courtroom number 2. All right. Whoa. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butt. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I feel horribly unprepared. Oh, that's me. Look at me. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Oh, shake. Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Beavers, I hear you, baby. What's going on? Are you worried about our friend? Don't worry, we'll figure it out. It's gonna be okay. Probably. It is my first time in court, apparently. but it'll probably be all right. I'm the main character after all. Like, surely I got this in the bag, right, Feefers? She doesn't seem so sure, but you know, just have faith, babe. Have faith. All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Why am I kind of fine, though? Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. Oh, Phoenix, you gotta get together, buddy. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Oh, Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. I wonder what would happen if I guessed wrong. I guess we'll find out soon enough. I'm sure to get something wrong. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Did I do that? Is that what the court record is? Oh, Cindy. Okay, we know her name's Cindy, I guess. But how do I actually look at it? Or is this it? Loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Profiles? Oh. Oh, Cindy Stone, 22. The victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. No, maybe not. I was like, does the prosecutor kind of look like the guy we saw commit the murder? But his glasses could be covering the mole, but now I can't remember if that's what his hairline looked like. All right, and Mia is our boss and a good defense attorney. Okay, but Cindy Stone is our girl. Oh, backspace to go back. Okay, I'm ready, I'm ready. It's wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name isn't... Oh, already ahead of ya. Okay. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Hi, Az. How are you? Thank you for getting first. Oh, cinder block. That's funny. I hope you're having a good day today, Az. Okay, Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. We slayed, we slayed. Also, thank you for getting your daily mint as well. How are you today? How are you? I'm lonely. What? Not lonely. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Blunt force trauma. My worst nightmare. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. Yeah. She was struck once by a blunt object. You're doing all right? You know, I will take all right better than actively bad, but I'm hoping we can get you feeling a little bit better here. How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. You know, we really just got thrown into this, so I guess we'll see what happens in court, you know? Yeah, I'm enjoying the game so far. Today's been a pretty good day so far. I'm feeling a lot better than I was yesterday, so. Oh, you're doing great. Oh, let's go. I'm glad to hear it then. Nah, I feel that, you know, sometimes you're just like, yeah, I'm fine. So I totally feel it. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're doing really great, actually. That's awesome to hear. We love to hear that, don't we, Feefers? Don't we, Miss Feef? I think Miss Feef is feeling pretty great, too. She's being real sweet. But not very encouraging on this trial. She seems a little bit skeptical that I'm gonna be able to turn it out given it's my first go and all that, at least as Phoenix. But you know, I'm just telling her to, you know, have faith. Trust the process, you know?
Oh, you're so cute, Beepers. Okay, correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed.
That's all it takes, huh? Let's go.
You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright.
Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
I wonder... Man. I'm just thinking about getting screenshots for this game. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne, does this game have, like, CGs, like, without the UI in there? Or maybe in the options it tells me how to get rid of the UI? Text box off? It's definitely not off. Well, wait, there's no way for it to be off, right? You kind of need that for the game, don't you?
I don't know.
There are CGs. I mean, if it has the UI in it, that's okay. I can make it work. Oh, the opacity. Oh, okay. Well, we'll get there when we get there. Let's just continue. I don't even know how many there are, like, you know, if I'm gonna be able to use them in that way. So we'll see. All right, first a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? Mr. Wright just told us the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. Well, that's random. Oh, they have them for like the beginning scenes or visual reenactments, but not many, I would say. Gotcha. Okay, that's fine. We'll get there when we get there, I guess. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Okay. Statue added to the court record. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Okay. Man, she got the thinker smashed into her thinker, you know? That sucks. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Okay. Oh, Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Okay. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything. Unfortunate. Okay. I see. That's a bit unfortunate, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Thank you. All right, uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Okay, I'm a little nervous. All right, Larry. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Ooh, not looking good.
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever.
What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
Where have you been all my life?
Thank you so much for the Prime sub, Ass. Thank you for the 10 months. Let's go. Getting real close to that year there, I see. It's getting a little crazy. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Okay, so if I open this, does it have additional information, or it showed me the information? It looks like it just showed me the information. Maybe in future ones, it's longer, or maybe not, I don't know. Anyways, okay. She returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh, let's go, queen. Daddies? Sugar? Okay, cool. Yes. Older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Hey, what do you mean by that, sir? Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah. Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens, or... well, she's telling me to stop him, so I guess I'll stop him. I thought he was gonna say the thing. Not yet, I guess, not yet. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Yeah, you tell him. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? Wait, why is he calling me Nick? Is he calling me that? That cheatin' she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I met... Oh, I'm gonna get to the bottom of... Can I make it not do that? Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I don't want it to autoplay those. I can't read fast enough. I wasn't prepared for that. Oh, is that what this is? What? Single box skip? What does that even mean? I don't know what that means. I guess I'll just put it off. And hopefully that makes it not do that. Let's just try that. I don't really know. Okay, let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Ooh, this is really not looking good for him. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Oh, don't answer it like that. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly or stop him from answering? Well, wouldn't that be obstructing justice or not, or what is that called? Perjury? I can't have him lie or just stop him from answering. I don't think we can stop him from answering though, because that is like relevant, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna have him answer, I guess. I know, I'll send him a signal? Okay. Tell the truth. Yeah. The truth will be revealed. Yeah, I was there. I went. I was twitching. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. But why were you there? Oh. But why were you there, though? Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? Oh. The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Did he, like, see the body and freak out and run away? Like an idiot? Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. All right, Frank. Oh, no, you're the guy. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes? So cheerful. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Okay. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. Yeah, okay, I see. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Well, maybe that's why he ran away, to go get a public phone. But you're the actual murderer, which is why you know the state of her and everything. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawat used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Okay. Noon to 6 p.m. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, Wright. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. Okay. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. All right. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Okay. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions, when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment, then I saw her lying there. A woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Well, if you didn't go inside, how would you... You have to go inside to try the phone. Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. So how do I look at all my evidences or whatever? It says tab is now present, and I don't know that I'm ready for all that. And Q is press. I don't know what press means. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Examine the court record with tab if something strikes you as being suspicious. Okay. Oh, and the time of death is 4 to 5 p.m. But he said that was at 1 p.m. So that's probably the main contradiction. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. Okay, so it's got to be the timing. So how do I point it out again? And find the evidence that contradicts his testimony and present it to the court. What does press mean?
Hold it!
Oh. it's like I'm challenging what he's saying, right? Getting more information. Oh, okay, so each statement he makes, I can press him for more information about it. Okay. I see. God, that scared me. I was like, whoa. Oh, is there not a limit? Oh, as much as you want? Okay, cool. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. Oh, I kind of want to try it then. On the part about him like not going inside but then saying he tried the phone. I'm just curious. But I think the main thing we need to present on is the timing, he said. I see. That makes sense. Okay, cool. I don't know. He just seems strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. He said, "Are you fucking serious, brother?" The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course. What the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So what happened next? Body must be in a hurry. Let's find that one line. The phone in our apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? Okay. What happened next? Okay. So, if I do present here... The autopsy... Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Yay! Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. Yeah, you tell him, Phoenix. You tell him. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Ooh, he's getting nervous now. Oh, that. Oh. What does that guy say? Like, objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. Yeah, but the witness literally just said that they were absolutely certain that it was 1 p.m., brother. Yeah, that's right. Tear him up. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Solid, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Let's go. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Let's see what he has to say now. The time of discovery, okay? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. You know, we have to give him points for creativity. I see. You heard a voice saying the time of a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. All right, let's hear it again. When I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program.
Hold it!
A video? Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong. True. I think the problem lies someplace else. Oh, okay, so they don't... It makes it kind of obvious when it's something that wasn't really worth, like, kind of trying to get more information on. Okay. We agreed that you heard the time at the scene then. Okay. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Well, let's question this because, like, are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Okay, but whenever, like, the police came, was the television on? Can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified. He heard the time. Something about hearing the television? Well, let's look at our evidence, I guess. See if anything... I don't know. Oh, right. Right. It shouldn't be possible because the electricity was out. Okay. Oh, I wonder which specific line I should use it on, though. I guess just the television part. I think... Let's try that. Okay, so present...
Objection!
That one. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. I like the way he, like, smacks his hands down on the table. Or the podium or whatever. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Ah! I... Yeah!
Hi, Reno. How's it going? Hope you're doing good today.
He's a sussy-wussy. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? Because you already established that there wasn't a radio. No, I find it quite puzzling myself.
Quite. I'm glad to hear you had a good afternoon. That's great to hear. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
Got my phone's charging dock fixed. Oh, let's go. That's great.
Did you like fix it yourself? My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Oh, it was a clock? That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. Okay, but then, so you saw a clock that was 3 hours off? The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Well, hold up, because I want to look at... How do I look at my evidence from here? Or, oh, I guess I can just do this and just make sure not to click present. Like, didn't he call the clock the murder weapon? I'm confused. Am I winning? I think so far, Jonathan. I think so far we're doing all right. How are you doing today?
Thank you for getting your daily mint.
Like... You know? let's see. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? The murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
Hold it!
Press on that. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. That must have been what I saw. Now find the contradiction. I guess we should just use it against that, I guess? Objection! Yeah. Okay, well, we know that that's not the murder weapon, so...
Objection!
Wait just a moment. I love the way he smacks his hands down on the podium. It's so good. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Solid. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. Where's the clock part of it? The neck is the switch. You just tilt it and it says the timeout out loud. What? As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? I feel like this is a trick question. I have to have an issue with it, right? I have to. Right? Like, I don't know. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Oh, true, because like visibly you can't see that it's a clock. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment or knew the victim. Well, I think he probably went into the apartment. But he might have known the victim. But let's say went into the apartment, I guess. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Oh. Mr. Solid, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Bruh, the way he like screams objection kills me. Like, oh my god. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard. No, I mean, hey, I wasn't done. I wasn't done reading that. Excuse you. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Burn. Give him death. Damn. Order. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. Oh, what's that? Fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, or try sounding the clock. Lacks presence. Generally bad at getting his points across. That's so funny. Oh, 2 damage if you get it wrong? Wait, what did I get wrong? What did I get wrong? Oh, it's just showing me that I'll lose 2? Oh, I see. It's just showing me that I'll lose 2 if I get it wrong. Okay, gotcha. Well, I don't really know that we can tell it from the batteries. Am I supposed to like deduce from this? Because like, there's not any evidence, I don't think. I guess we should just say, try sounding the clock. Hi, Iris. What's up, baby? She's standing right in front of my screen. What's going on? What's going on, sweetheart? That's a powerful stand. Yeah. Do you want Lappy? Here, I can take up Lappy position for you if you want. What do you think? She's slowly gravitating towards the bed instead. I think she's gonna choose the bed. All right, Clean. Go off, my baby. Okay, I wish I could look at the log of like what was said. Wait, because like, I don't think the batteries would tell us that. The neighbors, we don't even know that they were there to hear it, so I'm gonna just say try sounding the clock. Hope for the best. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That is so weird. Is she the Calico in the Pets channel? Well, so both girls are Calico. Iris is the more dilute one, like the more like softer, muted colors. And she has like a very like straight line down her face, like 2 colors on each side. And Ophelia's the more like vibrant, like normal calico colors you see, like a lot more orange and like darker browns and stuff. She doesn't have the right split down the middle in her face. She's more splatchy. She is super adorable. She looked like she was gonna settle on the bed, and now she's on the floor. And I'm trying to reach down and pet her, but she's like I can kind of reach her, but not very well. If you would just scoot like a little closer, I could pet you down there better. All right, that certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Yeah, no, really. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? I feel like basic logic says that that would be the case, but we gotta prove everything out here. Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright? Seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict... is that... I don't know. Is that indict, or is that a different word? Indict, yeah. I didn't know how that was actually spelled. Indict, okay. I was imagining a GH. All right, let's go, let's go. Okay, this means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Solid. Oh, come on, man. It's basically clear as day. Come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Damn, every time. He's got beefy hands. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Well, we'll get him. Oh, 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 oh! Mia coming in. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Mia? I mean, Chief? You can only hear the clock if you touch it. Ooh. Listen up, Mr. Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Oh. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Well, I need to. so I better. Oh, well, no, it's not. It's got batteries, not the electricity. So it shouldn't be due to that. Obviously, it still worked when the electricity was down. Is the clock jet lagged? Is the clock jet lagged? I don't know. I can't think of a reason, but I'm gonna say yes. You know? I'm gonna say yes, I can. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Wait, what if that was wrong, and what if I say no, then I get to, like, talk more and get more evidence? What if I just screwed myself? That yes-no question felt like a real setup, you know? I feel like I have to say yes to that. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock is running slow. Well, you know, I'm just gonna say that it's, you know, I don't know what the time difference between Paris and Japan is, but, you know, we're just gonna say she took the clock with her, you know, and it's jet lagged, it's on a different time zone, you know.
Take that!
I don't know. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Okay, but did she take the clock with her? I guess she just took it. She just took it with her on her. She takes it with her on all her travels. Oh, it was a souvenir. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, the victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard, I kind of like the idea of her just taking it with her everywhere. Like, that's just her comfort clock, you know? They travel together. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? I love that as a concept, Joe. I want that to be the truth. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit, or should I say Mr. Did It? Oh, look at him. Oh, he's, oh. Well, there he goes. Order, I say. Too late for all that. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? Yeah, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Yeah, I think I might have. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Let's go! Yay! We slayed. And with that, this court is adjourned. Let's fucking go. We did it! Turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. Posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. Oh, so he's in the middle of stealing from her and then she showed up. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Terrible. That's terrible. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. All right. Ooh, still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while. Oh my god. Sorry. I just choked on nothing, I guess. Let me have a sip of water. Ow. That hurt. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. It's like crying. Never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. You're still going on about that? You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was... Hey! Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. You can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. Won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. The murder weapon? A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. Okay, this is fucked up. I made one for her and one for me. Even if it's not like the actual murder weapon, like I don't want that. I mean, I know he's giving it to her. I wouldn't want that if I were her. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. Keep it as a memento. What the fuck? Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. It wasn't a souvenir. She did just have a comfort clock. I guess so. Oh my god. This is the best news ever. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? It's good. Kill me with that. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? I do? Oh, yeah, right. The heck is she talking about? What the fuck out of these proves that she cared about him? You know what I mean? Just the fact that she kept the thinker? I don't... Oh, wait, are we not in Japan? We're from America. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, I guess it's gotta be this out of our options. I don't know. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. Okay, but that is like the most ginormous, most like unnecessary. Like, she could have brought a watch, you know? You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Oh, wait, is it because my name's Phoenix? And Nyx is kind of like Nick? That's why he calls me Nick? I guess that's why. Hope that made him feel a little better. I'm assuming that's why. Right? Hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah. Part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Uh-oh. Oh no, is boss gonna get killed? Oh no. Also, does this game autosave? Brand new episode has been added. Cool. Oh no, it saves there. Okay. Gotcha. So I gotta keep that in mind, I suppose. I can't just stop at any time, it doesn't seem like. Which is fine. Alright. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Hi Cinder, thank you for the hydrate and the stretchy. How are you today? Oh, big stretch. Hope you're having a good day today, Cinder. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. Wait, am I not talking to Maya? Why does it still have question marks for the name? There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Oh, no, maybe Maya gets fucked with the clock. Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I'm doing good, can't stick around, but kick some ass for me. I will, Cinder, I will. Thanks so much for popping in. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not just a little girl anymore, Oh, her sister? Oh. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. Put some papers inside it instead. Ah, papers. Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. Could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. All right, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. That's why they have such similar names, I guess. Well, the conversation was recorded. Okay. Sure. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. 8:57 p.m. Okay. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho. You are not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. You know, I like that he gave, like, the prerequisite. He's like, okay, I'm just gonna disclaim to you that I'm about to kill you. You know what I mean? Okay, so it shows, does it show me the killer every time? Red, white, blue. This is interesting. It, like, shows me who it is, and then I just have to, like, prove it seems like. Very different from, like, the other kind of, like, mystery slash, like, detective-ish games we've played. Or, like, murder, like, mystery thing. So this is really interesting. All right, uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Maybe not every case, but... Oh, okay, interesting. What? I see. Mia. Maybe she's in her office. Examine or move. Oh. Oh, move lets me see, like, more in the office, maybe. Okay. Well. That smell. Blood. Oh. This. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Rat Rose. Yeah, that makes sense. Who are you? She just passed out? Oh, okay, yeah. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her laying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. And all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. That is pretty ironic. No clues here. What about this thing? Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Oh. Well, I guess let's examine her actual body. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Okay. There's some glass shards near the thief's body. It must be pieces of the glass. Hello? Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? Piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. The window? There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice, luxurious place. I don't think there's really, like, anything over there. Wait, let's slide. Oh. Ah. Right, I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. I like her outfit and her hair, though. Info ledger book, everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. Small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. She picked up the ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Chief's chair. Simple functional design feels pretty good to sit in too. Not that. So does that mean if I go over here, can I slide as well? That girl just now. Where did she go? Put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Oh. Yeah, yipe? Is that supposed to be yikes? Or what is that? Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? Never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Let's ask some questions first, I guess. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark. And sis, she was already dead. And then the chief. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Well, this late at night, we already know that she said she was coming and that we were all gonna go to dinner together. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Let's examine. Oh. Okay, let's present the evidence, this thing to her, I guess. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. But that's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. We're pulling up. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Hello? Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me! Does word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote the killer's name. The killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Still, like, skips the stuff sometimes. I wish it wouldn't do that. I don't know why it still does that. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. I am curious. Oh, never mind. Okay, I can save anytime. I didn't notice that up there before. Okay, that's good to know. All right, detention center, visitor's room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. Well, should be up to her, right? Better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. Or on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oh, damn. Not that much confidence in me, I guess. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. Is there anything worth examining in here? Guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Alright. Does it matter if I, like, click all this shit? Okay. So. Move. I don't want to do that yet, I guess. Talk. Maya. Something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all alkalites wear. My uniform, you could say. Alkalites? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. Spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it. Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Alright. So if you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone, let's hear it. Right. Oh, just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Alright. Cool. Spirit mediums. So you're an alkalite. Medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. Couldn't do something on that level. Thought that would be easy too. Huh? Something the matter? Oh, I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Sure. Why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Hey, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Oh, there's more here? Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay. So what about if I go here, is there anything else for me to look at? The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? You got business here, you'd better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Okay. Is there anything else worth examining? Doesn't really look like it. It looks like they, like, put everything back in order. Oh. Does any of this, like, actually matter? Like, marking it as I, like, checked the things, but... Oops. Okay. Call it good, I guess. Let's talk. Mia, about Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Time of death, September 5th at 9 p.m. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? Sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Do I know him? Oh, it's that guy. I don't know him, but I've seen him. I've seen his face before. I've seen his likeness. Okay, a gifted prosecutor and a ruthless man who'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Oh God. Okay. All right, sir. Well, I feel like I should know him in my field of work, so yeah, of course I do. Yeah, I know him. Yeah. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Aw, don't talk about him that way. You make him sound barely human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. The Edgeworth is in on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon.
Ooh, okay. Feeling the pressure. Is there anything for me to actually present here? Oh, probably this, right? I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. Tell him not so straight. Let's tell him straight. Tell him why I want it. There's no way he'll give it to me. Oh, okay. Something the matter? Oh no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. The fuck? You're trying to confuse me? Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. Okay. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Okay. Cool. So let's listen to it again. Oh, I'm not actually hearing it. Okay. I'm just gonna skim this instead of read it all out loud. Since we already listened to it. Oops. Okay. Cool. Guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes. Thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Oh, that lady. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, literally. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. But she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright, I don't know that I really have anything else that I need to show him. It didn't seem like it. But we do have another place to go. This one popped up first, so let's go here. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. Guess I'll just have to come back later. Oh, okay. We can look, I guess. Snoop around. Oh, just the whole table, I see. I don't know if there's actually like a reason to look at all these things, you know? Doesn't really like seem like it that much. Okay, let's move along, I guess. Okay. Room 303. What's that back there? Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Alright, let's have a look around, I guess. Screwdriver. Oh. What was that, like the screws on the phone were loose or something? Hey. Hey! Oh my gosh, she looks all scary, don't she? What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? Thought she was going to explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside the drawer. Wait, didn't the person we saw have pink hair? But it looked like a man. Maybe a sibling, or maybe she was like dressed up. I don't know. Or did they have blue hair? I can't remember now. I'm just like skimming these descriptions because like a lot of them, other than the things that seem like obvious, you know, clues or whatever, aren't like actually important descriptions of anything. Okay. Oh, but that is, oh yeah. Maybe the person she's staying with is the person. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, let's talk to her. What you witnessed. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not to encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it? Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Miss May. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy, she is quite the character, isn't she? See, there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Is there anything I should show her? Oh no. Wrong pipe. I swallowed my water wrong. Man, I'm really having trouble today, aren't I? I don't really think there's anything for me to show her. You know? But there's gotta be something. If I'm still able to do all this stuff. Oh, maybe I should go back to Maya with the phone. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Oh. Well, what about this? Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say. Can I listen to my sister's voice? Oh, that's sad, yeah. Of course. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Well, if I go back to that one guy's office, will I Just go. Will he be there now, maybe? He's still out. Maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Oh, there he is. So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He even looks grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar? Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, didn't you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Ah, yes. Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? A cha-cha? I'm really quite busy here, son. Can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. He hems a lot, doesn't he? Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I am sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep? Damn. Did you just say that to his face? Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. Beg your pardon. Could you leave? Now? Nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? Well, I have more to discuss with you. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Okay, that painting. That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Dang. Okay, I think we're done here. I don't think I have anything to, like, show him yet, so... Let's go back here and tell her the news. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Or... I see. Been abandoned then. Yeah. Your family. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes. I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her all by herself up on that mountain. Mother's enemy. So who is this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. Police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. What if it's White or, like, his kin that came after their mother's kin to continue ruining her life? I don't know. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Should I just leave her and go, oh god. Well, of course I'm gonna defend her. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there. A long time ago. Aww. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Maybe I can try to figure out. Oh, bellboy. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the facilities. If you're no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? Mr. White. That was his name. My sister told me. What was the name of the guy who ruined me and Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? I don't think so. The screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Hi, Trigun. How's it going? Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Interesting. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. How we doing? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? For Maya's sake, we'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy? Still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Oh, to be continued. Interesting. Yay! And save slots. Okay. Let's do this. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh yeah, we're against this guy. See how ruthless he is. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. We have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. We may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Why does he look so uncertain, you know? Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. You're still calling it a statue. Okay. Got the floor plans. Cool. Now, detective. Oh, he looks serious, so. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I have hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Gonna be that damn sticky note. Alright, let's see. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Mac. Oh? Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. Oh, right. Worked lots of times. Should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. All right, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Okay. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Huh? Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Ah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, detective. Let's hear your testimony again. All right. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my very own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Okay, let's see. Oh, Franziska Von Karma, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the stream and hope you're having an amazing day today. All right, after securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Oh, then who did write it, smarty pants? Who? The killer, Miss May, or I did. Well, the killer? The killer. Anyone can see that. Oh, you're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please, that is not what I'm saying. She was framed.
Objection!
Oh shit, hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Wait, why are you kind of fine though? We're both kind of fine. I just want one on either side. I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Well, I'm getting a little flustered. Okay. Yeah, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Well, we don't know that. I just want to look at our evidence. Oh! No. She sure didn't. Oh wait, so I can go ahead and do it, can't I?
Objection!
Objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But No butting your way out of this one, detective. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection!
Oh, Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Oh, I don't, does it tell me that? Can I look at that? I don't remember. Should I? Probably the day of, or no. The day after. I think. I'm going for it. It was the day after the murder. Prosecution's point being. Oh. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Okay, why didn't I get this information then, Edgeworth? Shouldn't this be everybody's information prior to the trial? Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. How convenient, Edgeworth. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. He did not just take a bow. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look so shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham. All of these feel pretty strong thing to say. But you know what? Let's go for it. You know, nothing like a good little bit of a courtroom tension. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. His little finger wag. I'm done. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Okay. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. The bow kills me. Darn, this isn't good. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Alright, let's see. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please. April May. At your service. Propose. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aw. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. Sorry to capture the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Tee-hee. I checked in right after lunch. This hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices? That's right, big boy. Ugh. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Let's see. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. Oh! Hi, Ma. you doing? How are you? What did you play? It looks like you were streaming Minecraft. How was it? I hope you had an amazing stream. Ace Attorney is good so far. We are on chapter 2. We just started today, and we are playing the trial right now, the second trial right now, which it feels so weird to say after something like Danganronpa, you know, where it takes so long to do each chapter and get to each trial. But this game, so far, things are a little bit faster, but it's kind of nice. I kind of like the pacing of it. And yeah, we're trying to pin some stuff down. This girl is very sussy-wussy, and we're trying to, you know, figure out exactly what part she played in this murder. But yeah, it's been really good so far. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's a lot of fun. Also, nobody is executed after these trials, at least to my knowledge. Yes. So as far as I know, although with the last one, the guy did kind of start foaming at the mouth and pass out, but I think he was all right in the end. Who knows? But yeah, no punishment times so far, aside from, I guess, just having to go to jail. All right, the end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Oh, they got beef for sure. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretchy. Thank you. And the posture check and getting your daily mint. Thank you so much. All right, let's do a stretchy. And sit up a little straighter. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, of course. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Yeah. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. All right, let's see. Like 9 at night, I looked out the window. Let me just see if she says anything. Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What, that's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. Sort of, you know. I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Yeah, what gave you that impression? Maybe I should press a little harder on this one? Let's go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Oh God, I forgot she gets that, like, scary expression.
Objection!
Oh. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. Oh. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. Oh, shit. All right. My bad. Oh, you're so right. Let me get my nya going. Order, nya. Mr. Wright, you have been warned, nya. Poor girl? What about poor me, nya? You looked out the window. What did you see next, nya? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked, nya. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair.
Hold it!
Ask about that, I guess, nya. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things, nya. Look, I just know, okay? There's only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure, nah. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I guess... Right. Testimonies... Oh, Oh, I thought I was just agreeing with just the thing he said there, not the whole thing of her testimony. My bad, yeah. Everyone in the court keeps siding with her. Better not press too hard on this one. Then tell us what happened to— oh, never mind. Okay, I think we're okay. The woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. Yeah. Let me look at all my stuff again. Oh, right. We have this, yeah. Okay, so she died, like, right here, yeah. This is supposed to be, like, the field of vision. Dodged to one side and ran away, yeah. The girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Like, press this. Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique, yeah. And secondly, she was small, yeah. Who else could it be but her, yeah? She has a point. Okay. That girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. That's it. Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. There's gotta be something in there somewhere, yeah? Maybe I'd better just press her on the facts a little bit. We already did that one, yeah? This, maybe? She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack, yeah? Please, continue your testimony. Okay. Okay, I think I'm just missing the— so we did this one. We haven't done this one, so I guess let's try it. The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey, yeah? Mm-hmm. Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing, yeah? Your thing? The person attacking her? The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair, yeah? Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. We questioned that. But that girl caught up to her and she hit her. I'm not sure which one I was missing. Is it about the time? Oh, this is the same as before, yeah? Maybe I thought I questioned one of these and I didn't. Okay, so we did this one, yeah. I really thought we did this one, yeah, but maybe I didn't. Yeah, we did do this one. Maybe I question it? I don't know. There's got to be something I'm missing. We did all of the, like, basic ones, so it's got to be something where we have to dig deeper. All right, Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing or you're lying. Well, I think she's lying.
Well, she has to be. We know that she's lying because we know that the killer isn't the other girl, but. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? She could just continue to lie, though. Oh, please. Also, the light was off. Or the light in the office was off. Oh, sure, yeah. Wait, I don't know how close the buildings are to each other and like what story like the office is on and the building is on. So like I guess technically depending on those things, like even if it was dark and since it was happening allegedly by the window, they maybe would be able to make it out. But like I think you're right that more likely than not it would be too dark like to be able to see anything, right? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But... So, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I thought I just heard something. I don't know if Fifi's messing with something or not. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Wow! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit... Oh, I think that's just like a sound in the audio, like in the music. Please omit nothing in your testimony. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Alright, let's see. I did see everything. I did! The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. The right, okay. And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. Hippie clothes. And hit her with the weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, kind of statue-y clock? The thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. I think it's weird, though, that she knew it was a clock because we noted earlier in the trial that people were still referring to it as a statue. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Is that what that is? I thought it was more of like a suit or something. I did see everything. I did. Okay, hold on. I do want to look at my evidences real quick. I think we can use that to call her out. That's my guess. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statue-y clock? The thinker, I think? A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Can I try it?
Objection!
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. There's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person is in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. He was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh.
Objection!
Oh. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. Nuh-uh-uh. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Bullshit!
Objection!
Yeah. The questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Still. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. Girl. Okay, way to admit you just had a wiretap. So you've been to the law offices of Faye & Co. No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? Heard it from my hotel room. Hee hee. The law offices of Faye & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Nope. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Yeah, she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. You have proof that she could not? Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. Okay, his little smug smile, though. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. But I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. What? What's the finger wag for, brother? The prosecution denies your request. Of course it does. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. That's like literally not true, though. That is literally not true. What do you mean? Damn, time to switch directions, quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Well, I guess should I try the other option? I don't know why I couldn't have rung because it was being held, apparently. But let's try it. Your Honor, members of the court. Oh wait, oh right, it couldn't have rung because she took the stuff out of it. It's inconceivable that the clock in question rang. I guess we should call it empty? Because it's not broken and the batteries aren't dead. She just took it out. Clock is missing its clockwork. That's right, I forgot about that part. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. Oh, I got you, brother. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. That is exactly what happened, Your Honor. It is so exactly not. Well, Mr. Wright,
Can you prove when the clockwork was removed? I can. Impossible, of course. Not impossible. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves that when the clockwork was removed is... which one's the phone cover? Is it this one? Yeah, this one.
Take that!
Yeah, take that! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! Oh. Well, your fucking second autopsy wasn't brought to my attention, brother. So I guess we're even now. Stay mad, though. The defendant's cell phone, this wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. You just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? You could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Let's go. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oh, babe, she is in dismay. Yeah, you did not see it at a store, babe. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Brother, or I guess actually the judge doesn't know this. Yes, I do absolutely have objections. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. It's this one.
Take that!
It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuse is not on sale today? Oh? Oh my god, girl. What the fuck? What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Oh. Now. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. She's back, she's back. Oh, silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did, teehee. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it or you heard about it. I don't think she was the one that did the murder, though. So she had to have heard about it, I think.
The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock, I think over the wiretap. That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. This one!
Take that!
Have a look at this. Oh, that? Found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. Brother, you love to keep saying that when it's like so not true. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was, oh shit, that the weapon was a clock. Now that, I don't actually know that I have that. Do the empty boxes mean I'm missing information? You know what I mean? I don't think I have this evidence. But surely they can't set you up for failure like that, right? Wait, let me check this again. Is it from... I guess it depends on when the wiretap was put in. But if she already had the wiretap as of the morning of the murder, then yeah. I think that's the only thing I really have. None of these other things would prove that. So I guess let's try it.
Take that!
Present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. I guess in the first time we used this evidence, it didn't show the full conversation, so that does make sense. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. Ooh, got me. It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Or I think why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that relevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Huh. I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You're probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Okay. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy, wink. I don't know why I said wink out loud. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Well, I don't suspect her of being the murderer. Where does that leave us? It's my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy or continue examining. I don't really know, like... Let's try to call him, I think. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk in quite low enough already. Object to calling the bellboy. I thought you just said we should. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy. Then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Well, I have to. Alright, I've got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Okay. We're getting a little bit late here, so I might just save here. It's not ideal to stop in like the middle of a trial, but I think that these are a little bit lighter. You know what I mean? Where it probably won't be too bad if we stop in the middle. So I think I'm just going to end for today, and we will finish the second trial and chapter on Monday. But yeah, so far this has been a lot of fun. It's it's really interesting because it's like kind of like similar to like some of the games we've played, but also definitely like its own thing. But so far I'm really liking it.
And I'm curious to see like what we're gonna find out with the bellboy. And I also am like enjoying the like dynamic between us and Edgeworth. It's kind of fun. I wonder if all the other trials are gonna be us like going against each other, if we're gonna eventually like become a team, or like what's gonna happen with all that. So yeah, I don't know, I'm very curious to see what happens next. But yeah, I might write down like a couple of small notes. I might not though. Like I said, things like so far, I know that we're like early on, so like it'll probably get more complicated with like each trial, but it's like pretty light so far. So I think even if I didn't this time, I could probably like, you know, take a glance at all of our evidence. Like for one, there's a lot less evidence we're working with so far, and a lot less like people and places and things and just all the stuff, you know? So like compared to something like Danganronpa trials so far, it's definitely a bit lighter. So I think it'll be easier to like pick up in the middle, but I might jot down like a couple of things. Well, I feel like a lot of the things that I need to remember are like things that are in my evidence, because everything's like pretty directly correlated to the like evidence we have. But regardless, I might jot like a couple things down. We'll see, or we'll just wing it. Yeah, sure. But anyways, yeah, so far I'm enjoying it though. We shall see what happens next week, but that's going to be it for today. And of course, on Thursday, we'll be back with more Danganronpa V3. And don't forget, we are doing our monthly Friday stream this week. I'm still thinking I'm gonna play some more Power Wash Sim, because that was just like a really nice chill vibe on Monday. But we'll see if like I don't know, feel like I'm up for something else by the time Friday comes around. But that's what I'm thinking so far. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy those. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. Yes, I've really enjoyed this so far. It's a lot of fun, and it's like a nice mix of like actively like using my brain and trying to like piece things together. But so far, like I said, it is a little bit lighter, which is kind of like a nice relief. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. We'll see how it amps up and everything like that, but I'm excited to see what happens. But anyways, that's gonna be it from me today. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night and a good Wednesday tomorrow, and I'll see y'all on Thursday for more Danganronpa. But until then, make sure to hydrate, make sure to eat something if you haven't already, and make sure to do something before bed, something that will make you smile before bed. I was like, that wasn't right. The smiling part is crucial, you guys. Yes. Right, Fevers, the smile is crucial. She says yes. She says, whatever you say, Mom, I just want you to get off stream so you can play and pet me. So we're gonna go do that. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye!